to another episode of Inside Roraima, where we tell you everything that's happening within the Roraima group of companies. My name is Colin Abrams, keeping you company for the next half hour or so here on Inside Roraima. We're shooting here at the Roraima Residence Inn. Come take a journey with us. Again, Inside Roraima. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Inside Roraima, broadcasted on NCN Guyana. Recently, we spoke with Captain Jerry Gavaya and Jerry Gavaya Jr. about a partnership with National Helicopters. Here's that interview. Roraima Airways has entered into an agreement with National Helicopter Service of Trinidad and Tobago to provide support services as it begins operations on behalf of one of the major oil and gas companies now operating in Guyana.
Thank you for your time, and of course, in the backdrop, it's one of the helicopters for the National Helicopter Services out of Trinidad and Tobago, with whom Roraima is collaborating in terms of National's service of the oil and gas industry in Guyana with one of the major oil companies. Could you give us an idea of what the arrangement between these two companies, Roraima and National Helicopter, entails?
Well, as you know, with what is before us, it means that we have to be ramping up our services, ramping up our systems to meet the international standards. And so this relationship that we have developed with National Helicopters out of Trinidad is a very strategic one. It's one that also puts a lot of focus on the issue of local content into this operation. And so there's a lot of collaboration of training the Roraima team. A lot of this helicopter operation is being done by a lot of Roraima staff in terms of the security, helping with operations and so on. And so this is really a good forward step as Repsol now get into their exploration, and National Helicopters are here now to support that. This is really a great thing for us at Roraima and a great thing for Guyana.
You spoke about operations. Tell us a little bit about exactly what these helicopters are doing, or probably doing already.
Sure. So the helicopters are here giving the offshore rig their air support. Basically, all the personnel going offshore to work on the oil rigs will be transported in this helicopter right behind us here. The helicopters will also be used for medevac response. So if anyone does get sick or injured on the rig, their job is to go out in the day or night and bring them back to Oval. So as you can see right away, the synergies between the two companies are very real in the sense that we're already doing the medevacs internally in Guyana, and they're going to be doing the medevacs from the rig back into here to Oval in our facility. So we're very excited as a local Guyanese company being able to work with National on these helicopters. You know, our engineers and our operations staff getting exposure to actually handling these aircraft. We're one of the few first Guyanese in Guyana to do that.
And I see that as part of the operation, you've tightened security as well. Security has become a...
Well, absolutely. So now we're starting to get into international standards. We're in the international ballpark, right? Oil and gas has the highest standards when it comes to safety and security. What that does for Roraima Airways, it takes us from a very safe airline to an extremely safe airline. And we're very happy to be working with National to hit these standards. And they've been nothing but helpful and facilitative in getting us there. Sure. So through that process, we realized that, you know, the time to get to international safety standards is now. So we've actually been dealing with IATA directly, which is the, you know, one of the world-renowned aviation services and aviation authorities in the world. So they have been providing us with safety training to get up to international best practice and international safety standards. So very shortly we're going to be amongst you know, top airlines like American Airlines, JetBlue, you know, achieving IATA certification.
Well, I think Jerry made the point that it's actually catapulting us to the level of and I continuously make the point that there are Guyanese companies that are demanding local content got to be prepared to up their standard, up their operations, up their level of safety and standards of training. And so this is what this has done for us. Working alongside the Trinidadians have been a great experience for me and my staff. We have been involved with them toe by toe on this matter. So this is a great thing for us at Roraima.
Sure. And I think this required some kind of oversight, or requires some kind of oversight by the local regulatory agencies and so on, like
Absolutely. So
authorities.
we've actually been working very closely with both the Trinidad and Guyana Civil Aviation authorities. So setting up this operation, we're under double scrutiny. We have to pass audits by both authorities separately on everything that we do. So what that does, it just means that we're being held to such high standards, and we're being checked by two independent authorities from two different countries with two different regulations. And for me, it's exciting because for what it does for my guys working here, it exposes them to international standards, things that Guyana has never seen before. They're getting to see and work in firsthand.
Thank you.
Thank you, captains. We'll go to a break. Stay tuned.
Arrow Point Nature Resort, nestled in the Santa Mission Amerindian Reservation, is an ideal getaway for nature and adventure enthusiasts. You can stay overnight or just for the day and participate in a range of fun-filled activities. In the day, you can go mountain biking, kayaking, pedal boating, and bird watching. At night, relax and enjoy a bonfire dinner or take an expedition into the rainforest. The resort is also perfect for events such as company retreats, fun days, and weddings. Arrow Point Nature Resort, the Back to Nature Resort.
International Travel Agency is an approved IATA agency that caters for every traveler, including the backpackers to the luxury travelers. We try to accommodate your budget for each package, and of course, we make our customers very comfortable. Rest assured you will receive the best customer service, commitment, honesty, and trust from us as we access the world for you. Call us at telephone number 225-9648 or visit us at R.A. Avenue, Bel Park, Georgetown.
Welcome back. You're watching Inside Roraima. Our External Relations Director, Mr. Wesley Curtin, recently spoke with Mr. Pat Jordan and Ms. Shelley Budram regarding training and getting Roraima Airways up to international safety standards. Here's that interview. Roraima Airways continues to aggressively train its employees so that the company meets all international standards. Recently, staff at Roraima's airline operations participated in the first of 3 internationally recognized training sessions at its aerodrome at the Eugene Karai International Airport, Ogle.
Is the first officer here at Roraima Airways and has been part of the training that's been conducted this week. Tell us a little bit about the training.
Alright, so we have an external party, Mr. Pat. He came down from the United States. He was a part of Delta Airlines. So he's providing condition work to help us get up to scratch or up to standard with the international safety standard that we are working on. It's not the IOSA standard, which is 1,000 standards. It's something smaller for smaller airlines. It's the ISSA. So it has about 114 to 116 standards. So we're working in 8 different disciplines, including flight operations, maintenance, ground handling, cargo, and safety, to make sure that we comply with all of these standards to bring our company, Roraima, up to scratch with the international market. So the standard is not just for small operations like us. It can be for like everybody, even KLM, American Airlines. It will be the same type of standards that they will comply to.
Okay. All right, thank you.
My name is Pat Jordan.
Pat Jordan, okay. Pat, you've been in Guyana, I think, over the last week conducting some training here at Roraima Airways. Tell us a little bit about the training and a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'll start with myself. That's something easy. I've been an airline pilot for 24 years. I've flown with Delta Airlines, all types of aircraft, and I've been involved with international flight standards for probably the last 15 to 20 years. And I'm a part of an organization with IATA, the International Air Transport Association, that is certifying airlines all around the world. There are more than 300 airlines involved. And they have a set of standards that are very stringent, and Roraima Airways has decided they want to become certified in these standards and have invited me to come down and help to conduct a workshop. This week was the first workshop of 3. The standards are very high, and the airline is very focused on safety, which is what the standards are all about. And so after this week, they're going to work very hard to upgrade their manuals, upgrade their procedures to meet the standards. And then I'll come back probably in January sometime to have a follow-on visit, and then probably a couple months after that for a 3rd visit. And then they'll go through an audit process and achieve that registration.
How did the first workshop go in your view?
First shop went great, and you know, first impressions are everything. And even before I got here, the airline had taken upon itself, without any training, to go through and do an internal gap analysis to prepare for my visit. So a lot of talented people, a lot of experience, and a great attitude. So it's going to be fun to work with.
Well, okay, thank you, and look forward to seeing you in January.
Great, thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Curtin. We'll go to a quick break. Stay tuned.
Arrow Point Nature Resort, nestled in the Santa Mission Amerindian Reservation, is an ideal getaway for nature and adventure enthusiasts. You can stay overnight or just for the day and participate in a range of fun-filled activities. In the day, you can go mountain biking, kayaking, pedal boating, and bird watching. At night, relax and enjoy a bonfire dinner or take an expedition into the rainforest. The resort is also perfect for events such as company retreats, fun days, and weddings. Arrow Point Nature Resort, the Back to Nature Resort.
International Travel Agency is an approved IATA agency that caters for every traveler, including the backpackers to the luxury travelers. We try to accommodate your budget for each package, and of course, we make our customers very comfortable. Rest assured you will receive the best customer service, commitment, honesty, and trust from us as we access the world for you. Call us at telephone number 225-9648 or visit us at R.A.P. Avenue, Bel Park, Georgetown.
Welcome back. You're watching Inside Roraima. The month of November is observed as Tourism Awareness Month, and we spoke with Mitra Ramkumar, our CFO, about the month and Restaurant Week. Here's that interview. As Guyana prepares to celebrate Tourism Month in November, Roraima's Chief Financial Officer, Mitra Ramkumar, speaks about the contribution of the company to the nation's tourism and hospitality sector and its commitment to ensuring a safe and secure environment at its hotels and resorts.
Roraima Airways over 2.5 decades has been a stalwart in my view when it comes to tourism in Guyana. I would say this company has changed the landscape of travel and tourism in Guyana by offering a full circle of travel and tourism and hospitality services, in that the service is extended from the time you arrive at the airport, the hotels you stay, the resorts you go to, trips to kite shores, so the flights, everything included, and then your way back out, resting in the executive lounge on the way back on your international flight. So it's a complete travel and tourism services that this company offers. Now, if you were to tie that into what we do is happening for Tourism Awareness Month, Roraima will be doing packages, and other resorts will be doing weekend getaways as well as day trips, specials for Tourism Awareness Month. And so it is about generating that awareness for tourism and what it can do for our economy. And so it is in that view that we offer these specials for these packages, these weekend getaways, so that Guyanese can come out and participate in our tourism product. Safety has been a number one priority. It is something that we don't compromise on as a company. And so the same level of safety and security that applies to our aviation sector, which is where the company started in, has extended in our hotels, in our resorts, the way we operate our boats. And so we ensure that that same level of safety and the regular level of regulations that apply to the aviation aspect of the company is translated into all the different areas, whether it be the executive lounge, ground handling, the travel agency, all those areas, safety and security is paramount. Roraima Airways has, over the years, proven itself in terms of having a track record. And we are a company that is very flexible, and so we can custom design itinerary based on your availability. And so what we pride ourselves in doing is giving that personalized service with that level of safety and security that we spoke about earlier. And so it is in that view that we offer you that level of friendliness and personalized attention and not compromising in any way in professionalism. And so apart from the weekend getaways that we spoke about earlier, we will also be having the Guyana Restaurant Week. And so that is from November 22nd to December 1st, and that is one of the most anticipated events on the tourism calendar. And so we focus on domestic participation and people coming out for lunch and dinner, and it remains at the fixed prices, $2,500 for lunch and $4,000 or $5,000 for dinner. The Juke restaurants will be participating in this year's and this season for Guyana Restaurant Week. We'll be having, we will now be extending it outside of Georgetown, as well as we'll be having more restaurants within Georgetown participating. So it is a highly anticipated event, and so you should come out, support, and explore, eat, and repeat.
Thank you, Mitra. We'll go to a quick break. Stay tuned.
Arrow Point Nature Resort, nestled in the Santa Mission Amerindian Reservation, is an ideal getaway for nature and adventure enthusiasts. You can stay overnight or just for the day and participate in a range of fun-filled activities. In the day, you can go mountain biking, kayaking, pedal boating, and bird watching. At night, relax and enjoy a bonfire dinner or take an expedition into the rainforest. The resort is also perfect for events such as company retreats, fun days, and weddings. Arrow Point Nature Resort, the Back to Nature Resort.
International Travel Agency is an approved IATA agency that caters for every traveler, including the backpackers to the luxury travelers. We try to accommodate your budget for each package, and of course, we make our customers very comfortable. Rest assured you will receive the best customer service, commitment, honesty, and trust from us as we access the world for you. Call us at telephone number 225-9648 or visit us at R.A.P. Avenue, Bel Park, Georgetown.
Welcome back. Roraima's International Travel Agency is here to serve you, and we spoke with some of the representatives responsible for booking your trips around the world and even around Guyana. Roraima Airways Travel Agency continues to offer a range of options for travel around the world. Travelers are increasingly finding the Roraima Travel Agency to be the number one stop for efficiency and affordability, handling their travel needs. Jillian Chase explains.
Roraima Tours is currently offering our day tour package to our Point Nature Resort for a minimum of $23,980 per person. Our tour will operate with a minimum of 6 persons on any given day.
We have our Kaichur tour for a minimum of $46,870. We also have our combo tours of Kaichur Airpoint and Kaichur Urdu.
Roraima Airways also has an international travel agency, and we have been known over the past 25 years for satisfying all your travel and tourism needs.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you to the Inside Roraima program. I'm down at the beautiful Residence Inn, sitting at the poolside. We're going to remind you of the Share the Love dinner, which takes place every Saturday at the Duke Restaurant. It features tantalizing guitar music whilst you dine by Guyana's #1 guitarist Herbie Marshall. It's a 4-course dinner where you get a complimentary glass of 6 degrees wine, compliments of Banks DIH. The tickets cost $6,000 per person, VAT inclusive, and you will be contributing 10% of the ticket price to the cancer awareness. Because of this, the success of this venture, it started in the first week in October. We have extended the dinner until the 26th of December. So for the balance of the year, you can come on Saturday evenings and sit back and relax and enjoy this sumptuous dinner together with Mr. Herbie Marshall's music. I would also like to take time to let you know of our package tours we have at Kaichur and our beautiful resort Arrow Point, where one can go and enjoy. You can take a trip to Kaichur, we can drop you off to Mary, we will pick you up and take you into Arrow Point. You can either overnight or you spend a day there. It could be a 1-day or an overnight package. We also have our symposium where you can have all your seminars, you can have any gathering, and you can have weddings, etc. This takes place at Duke Lodge in Kingston. We'd also like to remind you of our charter service, Roraima charter service for aircrafts, where we transport persons or goods into the interior. We have 3 Trilanders and 2 Islanders that operate a daily schedule into the interior. So take this opportunity to contact us at Ogle, where we can provide this facility. So we will just a little bit of reminder of the Share the Love dinner that is going to be extended until the last Saturday in December.
Thank you to you, our valued customers, who've been supporting so far the Share the Love Saturdays here at the Roraima Duke Lodge. Share the Love is in commemoration of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and remember, 10% of the sales goes to Pinktober in support of the fight of breast cancer. So we want to see you every Saturday here at the Roraima Duke Lodge. It begins from 7 p.m. nightly.
International Travel Agency is an approved IATA agency that caters for every traveler, including the backpackers to the luxury travelers. We try to accommodate your budget for each package, and of course, we make our customers very comfortable. Rest assured you will receive the best customer service, commitment, honesty, and trust from us as we access the world for you. Call us at telephone number 225-9648 or visit us at Ep.10 Avenue, Bel Park, Georgetown.
Arrow Point Nature Resort, nestled in the Santa Mission Amerindian Reservation, is an ideal getaway for nature and adventure enthusiasts. You can stay overnight or just for the day and participate in a range of fun-filled activities. In the day, you can go mountain biking, kayaking, pedal boating, and bird watching. At night.
And that has brought us to the end of this episode of Inside Roraima. Be sure to catch us next month for the Tourism Awareness Month editions of Inside Roraima. Also remember to book your trips with Roraima Airways. You can head to our Arrow Point Nature Resort or book a trip to Kaito Falls. We're here to help you. Be sure to call us on 225-9648 for your reservations. Until next time, on behalf of my cameraman Fabian Harding, my name is Colin Abrams saying goodbye.
Arrow Point Nature Resort, nestled in the Santa Mission Amerindian Reservation, is an ideal getaway for nature and adventure enthusiasts. You can stay overnight or just for the day and participate in a range of fun-filled activities. In the day, you can go mountain biking, kayaking, pedal boating, and bird watching. At night, relax and enjoy a bonfire dinner or take an expedition into the rainforest. The resort is also perfect for events such as company retreats, fun days, and weddings. Arrow Point Nature Resort, the Back to Nature Resort.
International Travel Agency is an approved IATA agency that caters for every traveler, including the backpackers to the luxury travelers. We try to accommodate your budget for each package, and of course, we make our customers very comfortable. Rest assured you will receive the best customer service, commitment, honesty, and trust from us as we access the world for you. Call us at telephone number 225-9648 or visit us at Ep.10 Avenue, Bel Park, Georgetown.